I was going to use this video to outline some more of the basic ideas around the party policies, but I felt that for this week I'd address an issue that's currently ongoing in regards to our departure from the European Union. Now, overall, I would consider the EU to be a force for good. At the moment, the European Parliament is primarily dominated by political groups with different opinions to my own, and therefore a lot of the political and economic direction in which the group is going differs somewhat from what I think should be done. However, in general, the EU has presented a lot of opportunities for this country in terms of, for example, the benefit that it offers to our scientists, researchers, technology, the benefits to our universities, general academic research at the moment, and the quality of staff, equipment, and so on that we can offer is improved by our cooperation with many other countries, as also is the opportunity for travel to all of these different locations. However, we are leaving the European Union. There are many reasons why we should leave, why we should stay. The thing is, as a result of our decision to leave, the economy is not in the best of states. Now, my opinion, I'm not actually an investor or an economist, but from what I've seen, the economy is struggling primarily because of the uncertainty rather than the actual decision itself. Effectively, investors don't want to invest because they don't know what's happening. They don't know what the end result is going to be, what the exact trade deals are going to be, how well the country is going to survive outside of the EU. And so they are reluctant to put money into basically buying up currencies that may increase or decrease in value, or paying for contracts with international businesses, or investing in the stock market. It is this uncertainty, more so than anything else, that is causing the economy to struggle at this point. And yet, the government is basically not addressing that issue. Their approach is primarily to continue reassuring everyone that it will be okay without actually providing any substance behind that as to what exactly we are doing. I think that the optimal way forward at this point would be just to have an idea and do it. To say, okay, we are leaving the EU in this particular manner, this will be our relationship with these countries, this is how business will work, this is how trade will work, this is how the relations between the universities in different countries would be affected, this is the impact it will have on residents of different countries living in other countries. And to just outline it all and say this is what we're doing as soon as possible. And that's not what they're doing. Now, there is an idea going around that effectively what we should be doing is looking at the list of options and polling people again on which one they approve of. I'm not entirely convinced by that. For various reasons. One is just that people don't really want to vote again. People didn't much enjoy the previous voting experience and would rather not do the same thing all over again. And also, of course, the majority of people don't really know enough about economics to understand the fine differences between the multiple different situations that could be set out. Obviously, it would be a good idea to educate people in those areas so that they know what they're talking about, but that's not really something that can be done in the next few weeks or months in the lead up to such a vote. As a party, we would advocate increased education in politics and similar matters, but that is an issue for many years into the future. At the moment, all we need is a clear decision on how we're leaving the European Union. When that decision is made and public and clear, a lot of the economic issues that have come up would actually be somewhat resolved by that, regardless of whether it is seen as a good or bad situation. It is the uncertainty as to which way it's going to go that is causing the majority of the problems we are seeing. Now, of course, there are questions that could be asked about which way would be more beneficial, whether we would be better off with a free trade agreement that allows us to import things at a lower cost to the consumer, or whether we would be better off with a situation in which British businesses are more easily able to compete internationally because they are effectively cheaper than having to pay the tax on imports. And that would obviously depend entirely on which business you work in and the direction that the economy is going in. Our current lack of manufacturing would actually mean that the free trade agreement would be more beneficial to more people. But if the government were to invest towards actually increasing the amount that is produced within this country, then a rate of tax on imports would help those businesses as well. Either way, it'll be somewhat difficult up until such time as the government actually has its plan set out publicly so that we all know what's coming.